Welcome back to Bealtaine Cottage, and I'm going to jump straight in with this, okay? I've been thinking over the weekend and last week as well when I was away, thinking about what it is I want to achieve in January, because to be able to achieve something during this month can really set the pace for the year. And my mind became completely boggled with all kinds of stuff that I had to do, that I'd put on the long finger, that I was feeling oppressed by all the stuff, all the plans, all the work, all the things I had to fulfill. And then I thought, Colette, keep it simple. So I devised a plan, and I'm going to follow this through for the rest of the year. So I'm going to choose 3 things to focus on each month. This month, well, for the rest of this month, it's very simple. It's BBW. Book, blend, walk. So I'll explain this. I've been finishing this book for about the past year and a half, and I really am determined to get this book to the printers by the end of this month. It's almost there. I'm just working on the cover, and I've been diverting my attention for a very long time. The second one is blend. We all put weight on over the winter. Well, I certainly do, because I love my cakes and I bake a lot and I live on my own, so therefore I have to eat that cake. But I find that a really good way to kind of get into step with my health is to do some blending, and that is to simply, take a vegan protein shake and blend that with water or with soya milk or whatever, to take lots and lots of fruit and blend that, to make lots of beautiful blended drinks, and to really focus on nutrients and goodness and food, liquid food that will energise me. And of course the final in that BBW is walk, to walk. Now here in Ireland we have 100 days of walking, and that starts in the beginning of January. Well, it doesn't matter if you've missed the beginning of January, let's just get into it. So I've got my little step counter on my wrist now, and I've got that charged up because that was out of charge for about a month. And me procrastinating all the time, about getting this working and, setting about getting out walking. So there you go. And I'm going to keep you updated as we go through the rest of the month of January. I'm going to keep you updated with my progress, because I am expecting good progress. And I'm also expecting a rise in my energy levels, which are fairly good anyway, but they can always be better. You can always do better. And look at this night sky above Bealtaine. It's been very cold recently, and so the skies are very clear. And they're just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I turn off all the lights and step outside and just admire the wonderful cosmos. And now, here's Patsy. I've been trying to train her. Patsy. Patsy. Wait a moment. Come on. What do you see? What are you looking at? Hope you're not looking at those sheep. Come on. Good girl. Oh. there's a big foxglove coming up there. Look at that. Nice sheltered place. And Patsy can smell the fox, I think. Picking up that scent. Patsy, come here. Good girl. Come on. Come on, Pats. Come on. Good girl. That's it. Now you're learning to stay close by, aren't you? Hmm? Clever girl. You are a clever girl. Come here. Come on. Come on, Patsy. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Come on. See, she's looking at those sheep in the next field. And I have to be really careful about trying to train her away from them. She's actually pulling on the lead now and it's fully stretched out. Patsy, come on. Good girl. Come on. Try to keep it as slack as possible for her. Come on, good girl. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. That's a good girl. She's very intelligent and she is learning, but I think it's going to take a time before I can even consider letting her off the lead here. Or anywhere really. You know, these little Jack Russells, they're not only bolters, but they do chase. So if they see a cat or a hare or a mouse or a rat or a fox, you know, off they go. That's just in their breed. But I have seen Jack Russells who have been very attached to their owners and walked with them and not done that kind of quick bolt thing, you know. So we'll see. You know, it's just a matter of trying it out. You know, I had Jack for 2 years before I could let him off the lead. I don't know if any of you remember that, because that was a long, long time ago. We're talking about, 10 years ago. But Jack was with me for a good 2 years, and I was so reticent about letting him off the lead. In actual fact, it was my oldest grandsons, they're now in their mid-20s, who put a lot of training into Jack. And he got to the point then where he was completely attached to me and would not even consider bolting. You see the way she's bolting now? She hears the sheep. So I'm sure you can understand. I've got to be really careful with her because I don't want to put her life in jeopardy. You know, this is a farming community, and you have to respect this is a farming community. You can't live totally in isolation. You have to live with your neighbours and try to, you know, cooperate as best as possible with each other, which is what we all do. So I'm not going to cause angst amongst my neighbours by letting her off the lead. But hopefully we'll get there. Not in any rush. And she's not unhappy being on the lead, you know. She's very used to it now. Good girl. Before I adopted her from the sanctuary, it appeared that she'd never really been on the lead before. And she had been used for breeding as well. So, you know, it's going to take some time. Yeah. So it's now 5:20. See it there on the clock, just about. And I've just come in from working outside. I've been cutting up some wood. This is ash wood, which I'm just going to pop into this basket now. I saw it up with a little jigsaw, you know. So the saw is always working away from me rather than towards me. So that's my basket filled with wood now for the evening. I'll probably only use, well, I might not even use any of that. And I'll tell you why. Pat has just had her tea. I put my DVD player over there. And yeah, this is the wood that I've got for this evening. All warming nicely underneath the stove. Yes, I do know how to clean the glass on that, but I haven't had time today. I've been very, very busy. I know you take some newspaper and you wet it very, very slightly so it's just damp, and you dip it into the ashes and you rub all that grime off on the inside of the glass. I'll probably get round to doing it this week sometime. Yeah. What do you think, Pats? She says, oh, be quiet, Mum. Just sit up here and be cosy with me. Huh? You're okay. You've had your you've had your din-dins. I haven't yet. Just look who is sleeping down by my feet. We're both relaxing on the sofa. I did say to her, Patsy, there's no room for you up here. I'm on the sofa. You get over on that sofa. But she's very persistent, that's all I can say. So she kind of snuck up and just sort of squeezed herself in there, as you can see, on the cushion. She's like all wonderful females. She is persistent. She doesn't give up.